Hey dragon enthusiasts and throne seekers. Today, we're diving into the fiery depths of House of the Dragon Season 2, and let me tell you, things are heating up faster than an angered dragon. From shocking twists to jaw-dropping revelations, Episode 6 trailer has us clutching our goblets and wondering if we've accidentally wandered into the Red Keeps drama den for real. So, grab your Valyrian steel, saddle up your dragons, and let's dissect the next episode's trailer. Welcome to the Wolf Diaries. The trailer picks up with Rhaenyra speaking of claiming a dragon, which I imagine they are introducing the idea of adding more dragons to their arsenal with the addition of the dragon seeds, who are men or women who can bond with the riderless dragons. She states, "This means some people will die because it's an experiment that has never been attempted before." It cuts to a shot of Rhaenyra staring out in the horizon, pensive and in deep thought, seeing as clearly the war is heating up. It quickly cuts off to King's Landing with Criston Cole mentioning to the small council that Daemon's efforts in the Riverlands seem to be bearing some fruits, and if he continues adding more houses to Rhaenyra's claim, the Greens might not be able to defeat him if a battle breaks out in the Riverlands. We see a shot of Daemon and I think Alice Rivers, then Criston and Alicent looking at each other from afar. It appears Criston might be heading back to the Riverlands to continue gathering more numbers for Aegon's claim, or rather Aemon's, since he's now the Prince Regent with Aegon being severely injured. With Criston's comment on Daemon gaining numbers, Aemon retorts that he welcomes his uncle's challenge. They've been teasing this matchup, and I, for one, I'm so excited to see what will come of it. They are the definition of genetics is about how information is stored and transmitted between generations, clearly one and the same. We get a quick shot of Daemon walking to Caraxes, then to a shot of Aemond and Aegon, and he grabs Aegon's head. Aegon appears to be badly burned on his left side, and with Aemond having had the taste of sitting on the king's seat at council, he may very well be tempted to want to keep the crown, seeing as Aegon doesn't have a male heir anymore. We hear Alicent tell Aemond that he has the arrogance of youth and the hurt of everything that happened in his childhood that was never avenged. In my opinion, that fire in Aemond might be the best drive for them to win, but might also lead to their downfall since he's only tunnel vision towards revenge. It appears to be an almost sweet moment, but both Alicent and Aemond are so closed off emotionally, it's hard to picture them having a sweet moment like Rhaenyra does with her children. We then get a shot of Rhaenyra walking to Syrax and flying away, and her saying that she wants to be seen as a figure of authority. It's unclear where she's headed, but it would be great if she went to get Daemon back. Just a thought. We see her in a room holding a sword, and it's giving flashbacks of Arya from Game of Thrones. We hear Jace telling her that they still need more firepower, since the Greens seem to have amassed a larger army compared to Rhaenyra's side, and the help they need must be Daemon. We see a shot of what appears to be the Lannister army who started their match to King's Landing weeks ago. Right after, there's a shot of Rhaenyra speaking to Corlys, with her stating that she must proceed as if she stands alone. Not sure if this is with reference to Daemon or other members of the council have abandoned her. We see Rhaena looking up, and I think this is the moment she's going to spot the dragon sheepstealer. Spoiler alert, the writers are doing away with the character Nettles and instead, they have Rhaena playing the role Nettles played in the books. Kinda disappointed, but excited to see what they'll do with this storyline. Right after, we get a shot of a few Lannister guards riding towards the Valerion Castle in Driftmark, and it's unclear what that's about, but I have a feeling Corlys is about to play a huge role with his wife now gone, and him being the richest man in the realm. After that, Rhaenyra seems to be speaking to someone who we don't get a clear picture of who it is, but she's telling them that it's her fault that they have forgotten to fear her. That has been apparent from the first episode, that since Daemon left, most of her council and people around her do not take her seriously, and it makes sense as to why she decides to take matters into her own hands, as we saw her fly away in the beginning of the trailer. We get a shot of Daemon, who seems to be either in another of his night terrors or Rhaenyra did actually go to see him. We are then transported to King's Landing, where there appears to be a riot by the common folk, and Alicent and Helena are filled with fear and trying to run to safety. We then get an ominous shot of Jace, Rhaenyra, and one of the dragon keepers looking at either Silverwing or Seasmoke, walking toward the mounting platform in the dragon pits of Dragonstone. We see Rhaenyra looking on at what appears to be dragon fire blaring before her, a clear indication that the sowing of the seeds will happen in the next episode. And wow, what a thrill it's going to be watching the next episode. Hopefully the showrunners do it justice. Well, folks, that wraps up our fiery adventure through episode 6 trailer. Whether you're Team Targaryen, Team Valerion, or just Team Give Me More Dragon Action, this episode will deliver enough twists and turns to make even Varys dizzy. From dragon drama to political maneuvers hotter than Dorne in Midsummer, it's clear that the Game of Thrones is just heating up. So, grab your dragon eggs and start theorizing. We'll see you next week for more intrigue, more dragons, and hopefully fewer family reunions that end in flames. Until then, stay noble, stay scheming, and remember, subscribe to the channel for more Thrones talk. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and/or subscribe for more delightful content, and I'll see you on the next one.